Hey guys, how's it going? It's your Dokkan Tuber back with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment with any fun video ideas you guys have for us. I know it's been a while since we posted a video. I was doing the Dokkan Summon Rewinder. I'm trying to kind of take a break from Dokkan. I've been spending a lot of time on it, and there's some other stuff I want to do to, progress my life and make some big things happen. So we're gonna still talk about Hearthstone, so don't you worry. And today we got a big one, folks. We have the 19.6 patch notes and another. I'm gonna make another video right after this, so make sure to check that out as well. Covering the new Year of the Griffin and the new expansion that's announced. So first, we're just gonna cover the patch notes that was released earlier today. I haven't checked out too much of BlizzCon, but I'm sure you guys have, and it's very exciting. So, the first change, we got an update to High Abyss Allura. She now costs 5 mana. 4 mana, 3/6. Obviously, it's not a great stat line. It's hard to kill, but the problem is that there's like really OP spells that you can trigger from this card. Like the Blessing of Authority, which gives +8/+8, and then your opponent just basically loses. So it was a little unfair with that. So hopefully this makes it more difficult for that kind of thing to happen. And if it does, your opponent has more mana to deal with it. Then we got some Battlegrounds updates. So the next minion type is going to be Quillbore. So right here you see a Quillbore. That's very exciting. I actually thought it was going to be Totems. I mean, that's what most people thought, but maybe they'll come out with that later. And then now the Dark Moon prizes in Battlegrounds is ending. That's kind of sad. I really liked them. They weren't, perfectly balanced. Like Midas, or what's it called? The Rise of Stormwind or something like that. You guys know. It just felt a lot better than the other ones, like Gacha Gift and stuff like that. But now, like Ticketus, the hero, he's just gonna get one. So we'll see if that makes him better or worse, or what it might bring to the tables. And then now they have this thing. It may not seem like it's a big deal, but it is. This is stopping the whole Khadgar thing where, like, you can summon cards, triple them, and summon cards after. Like, even if you don't have the board room initially, it, like, triples it and makes room for the card. So now you have to have the board space to summon it. So that'll eliminate a lot of the Khadgar nonsense that's been prevalent in Battlegrounds. So you won't be seeing opponents with, like, 20 triples in one turn. And it'll be a lot harder to do those kind of things. So I'm happy about that. I honestly wish Khadgar was just removed. That would just make this easier, but I guess that's how they wanted to deal with it. And they removed Hooktusk. She's trash. They tried, at first she was really good when she came out. I'm pretty sure she was the best hero. And then they nerfed her to 1 mana, and then they did change her again, but nothing worked for her. Just having the 1 mana thing is just terrible, so I guess they removed her for now. It's kind of sad. She's a cool hero. And Yasharaj, they changed him, so now instead of like when you press the hero power, you get the minion, you can't move it. Now it goes to your hand instead for the next turn, so you can shoot. Like if it's a battle cry minion, you can actually get the effect off, or choose when you want to play something or how you want to do it. So that adds a lot of value to this hero. I'm excited to see the kind of rage he'll be embracing in the Battlegrounds. I think it'll definitely increase his win rate a lot. People are going to pick him more. I haven't played too much of him because he was kind of trash, but I think this change will make a huge difference for Yasharaj, the old gad. Then the Elise change, they are reverting her back to 3. She's going to be trash. There's not much else to say about that. So that's a little sad, but it is what it is. Maybe they'll change her back one day. Then King Mukla, Banana Rammers. They're increasing the drop rate of big bananas to 1/3, or 1 in 3. That's like 33%. I'm a math whiz, as they say. ST, me and Hanzo, we're very smart people, animals, totems, Taurens, whatever you want to call us. And before I think it was 20% chance, but having it 1 in 3, that's a big deal. So you'll be able to push the Tavern Tiers or just defeat your opponents and not take too much damage. So that's always good. And then the Akazam Zerak. The Ice Block can only be discovered once per game. I like that change because, they buffed him quite a bit by lowering the hero power to 1 mana. Or 1 gold, sorry. And they removed some of the trash secrets and added, like, what's it called? The Paladin one that gives +1/+1. Competitive Spirit at start of turn. And when you get ice block like 3-4 times, it's just stupid because your opponents are better than you, but you're just buying time to like tier up and whatever it is, so it's kind of unfair. So this is a good change. Then they removed Lystra the Immortal. She started off as a 7/7, they nerfed her to a 4/4. But she just kind of ruins builds. Like everyone just just slapping the Lystra. You know, against Cleaves it's not gonna do anything, Divine Shield doesn't do anything. Even against Goldrun it's kind of a counter. So yeah, I feel like she was just not good for the game. Rest in peace, Lystra. And then Sarlisk, they are nerfing his attack by 1, but he gets +1/+2 instead, so I think that'll help him scale a lot better even into the late game, because before you keep him, play a few death rattles, just sell him because he's trash, because +1/+1 is not really great scaling, but now +1/+2, I think it'll make it him a lot more interesting. But Sarlis actually, like, he started from tier 1, then he's tier 2, like, they made a lot of changes. Hopefully this iteration is the one they're going to stick with for quite some time in the future. Then we got the Togwaggle. I know ST likes him some Togwaggle. They added 1 health to Togwaggle. I would like to see it being a 2/2 even. I think that may have been better. I'm not sure if that's too powerful when they, tried it in testing, but, any buff to this kind of trash card is good. I don't think it'll make a huge difference, but we'll see where what direction dragons go into. And then we got the Yoho Ogre. He gets 1 more health. I like it. That's a big deal because having that kind of high health on a tier 2 minion, if you give it like any kind of stat from the Menagerie Mug or, whatever buff, some bananas or your hero power, whatever it is, it's a big deal to have that much health. So I like that change. 1 more buff to Pirates because they've been struggling, and I don't know if this will, take them over the top, but it's something to take note of. And then we got the Molten Rock buff, 1 more health. Yeah, that thing was trash. It's a 2/3. I mean, think about it. Dragon Spawn Lieutenant is a 2/3 on tier 1, and this thing is not any better. So now it's a 4 health minion. It'll be harder to kill. So similar situation to Yoho Ogre. They just added 1 more health, which is nice. And then Arm of the Empire. They're changing the card a little. It gets 2 attack instead of 3, but permanently. So I think that's a big deal because getting the 3 attack temporarily is like useless, But now you want to like taunt cards like maybe even Cave Hydra or Deflectobot or Foe Reaper or whatever those cards are that you want to keep for a while. You can actually use this card now. You taunt them up and they're getting 2 attack. If they get hit 2-3 times in the round while Arm of the Empire is still living, they get like 4-6 attack. So that that's a big deal. I like that change. This card will actually be used now. So cool. And Champion of Yasharaj. They made it a 4/4. I thought this changed before, even for Gold Grubber. They should make it a 4/4, but I'm happy they're doing this. This card, like, even if you have 1 taunt, it's actually not even that good. So this will make it, more valuable, even if you only have a taunt or 2. And you can get it later on. You don't have to get it so early. And Junkbot, ST. ST is a Junkbot, a diehard Junkbot fan. He has a poster in his wall. He eats cereal every day, and his bowl it's made of Junkbot pieces. So he really likes Junkbot, and even Hanzo, he's a Junkbot fan. So on the channel, we really like Junkbot, and seeing any changes to him makes us really happy. I think I'm gonna go and grab myself some Taco Bell one of these days to celebrate Junkbot's buff. And then we got Kangor's Apprentice. He's a 4/8 now. Yeah, he was horrible before. 3/6 on tier 6. That's not good. Buffing his stats. He's not going to die as easily, which is something to take note of. He also won't die to 1 zap hit, which is good. And he'll just hold himself up more, so that's nice. And then duels. We don't really talk about duels in this channel. But if you guys want to, just watch some other channel. We talk about Battlegrounds, the real man stuff. Not this kind of, So they nerfed Frost Shards, they buffed this one, they buffed this one, they buffed this one, they buffed this one. 1 durability is trash, and yeah. So now, there's this new expansion. I'm going to talk more about it in the next video. It's called Forged in the Barrens. Make sure to check out the trailer. I think they have something like that. And I'm definitely going to have a card review about the 135 cards. I'll make a new series like I did with the Rise of the Old God cards. I know you guys really like that, and I appreciate all the feedback I got. So that'll be fun when that comes out. I think it'll probably be a month or two. But they revealed this. You can get this pack, which has a new Tauren hero for Druid. Hamul. Hamul! Rune Totem Druid hero. Get some packs and stuff. I don't really get this because I have enough gold and stuff, but if you guys like Tauren, I like me some Tauren. And then everyone gets this new card back. It's a pretty sweet card back. Very nicely designed for 30 years of Blizzard. It's pretty exciting. And then this legendary Shadowhunter Vol'jin, 5-mana, 3/6 battle cry. Choose a minion, swap it with the random one in its owner's hand. Pretty interesting. Everyone's going to get this when you log in, as well as the card back. He's pretty interesting because if you can play like some big cards, I'm not sure if you can choose. I assume you can't choose him, obviously, but if you swap one of your cards that you has like low health with some big card in your hand, that's a big deal. Or your opponent just played some card and has a death rattle, you swap it with some trash in their hand. That could be interesting. I just wish these kind of cards had better stats, because it's like 3/6 for 5 mana. An average 5-mana card is like a 5-mana 5/6 like Pit Fighter. I wish it was like a 4/6, 5/6, you know, so it's more playable. But it is what it is. I don't think they intend for it to be like a meta-breaking card, just like a cool tech card or something. There's a bunch of bug changes. Blizzard had a lot of bugs. And then they're launching the Book of Heroes Valir on March 2nd, so that'll be nice to get a rogue pack. I wish they gave like 3 packs or 5 packs, but whatever. And yeah, so that's pretty much the patch. A lot of exciting stuff for Battlegrounds, Duels, I'm assuming, and not too much for Standard because they're focusing on all these other modes. And yeah, so I'm excited about all these different changes. It's going to change up the meta. Hearthstone is just getting better and better as we speak. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video and comment. And I know you guys are all subscribed, so you know I'll be subscribing. And yeah, make sure to tune in for the next videos. It'll be very exciting. Have a good one, folks.